morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. We're back home with our boy Jeffrey. And Jeffrey here is one of our beautiful Burmese pythons we have at the Reptarium. And we're super happy to be back home, especially after visiting some amazing reptile, fish, mammal collections. Visiting those places and now coming back, it's really got me thinking about a few things. Before I explain that, let's go talk to Mike, because he's got something special that he wants to talk to us about. But I guess before we go talk to Mike, Heinz here wanted a little bit of a tortoise ride. Man, I swear, reptiles, this symbiotic relationship is hilarious. Hi, dude.
Blackheads are so much fun to work with, dude.
Yeah, I always say this is like, honestly, the one snake, it was the worst bite for me. It hurt the most.
This bite sucked. Remember when I got bit, we couldn't get it off my hand?
That wasn't that at the Christmas party?
Yeah.
On your hand, I have that.
It was right on my finger, dude. It was terrible. But I mean, dude, blackhead pythons are one of the coolest pythons in the world, I feel like. I mean, just look at the coloration on them.
Yeah.
And then that just solid, he's going for the hand. Solid jet blackhead. I mean, just 100%. Unbelievable. These are gonna be one of your favorites, right? I mean, I know they're definitely one of your dad's favorite.
I don't know, man. Their bite hurts so much, it really makes them lose a lot of points. Yeah, you're getting close there.
Trying to grab my hand.
Oh, dude, he is. He's like keyed in on you for sure. I can definitely appreciate him because, as we mentioned, like, they're from Australia. I mean, if you get a look at their pattern, as we were talking about, like, God, what Australian colors. I mean, they would definitely blend into their environment. Like, what environment do you know? Like,
so these guys mainly come from more of like a deserty area. Like, we keep it pretty dry, pretty hot in there. You see, even in this enclosure, like, we don't have a whole lot of plants.
No,
because they have like maybe some cactuses, if you want to call them that, from Australia. But they live in a lot of like rocky crevices, and that's what's so cool about that blackhead. He's really trying to get my hand right now. Is that they can really just stick that head out of a crevice and hit that sun, and it acts like a solar panel. 100%. So all that blood going to the brain just heats up and it starts pumping through their body. Last year we actually had our female pop.
Whoa, mouth open and everything.
Woo, he tried.
He did try.
Last year she laid a clutch of eggs. I think we had 9 eggs from her, and unfortunately they all kind of went bad. We kind of reached out to a few different people, got some words that basically we don't want to hatch them like we do the Womo pythons or ball pythons, where you put it right into the substrate or the hatch right. You kind of want to have a barrier, which I guess makes a lot of sense because these guys do, like I said, they live in very dry, arid areas, and so their eggs are kind of just tucked away under some rocks or something. We're hopefully our pop is actually gravid again. We're actually going to do an ultrasound in the next few weeks and just see if she's got some eggs. And obviously this is the dad, but he just loves, look at what he's doing. He's literally wrapping my hand, bending my fingers just so he can like come back and try to get me. They're so smart, you know, about my fingers.
One of my dad's favorites for sure. I remember how excited he was for the black-headed pythons to actually lay eggs. They definitely are some feisty little guys right there. Fingers crossed that they do actually hatch this year. Baby black-headed pythons, imagine how cute they would be. Feisty little monkey. And look at our little guy Tyson right here. Obviously we're back from Florida. We saw what amazing colors that Tyson's actually gonna get when he's an older albino box turtle. I had no idea that those albino box turtles could get so orange. Kyle said that he had a female and the orange on it was crazy. He also said that the males get an exponentially more orange than the females. So we're not sure exactly what Tyson is yet, but I cannot wait to find out. He's still a little guy right now. Talking about patience, I'm not that good at patience, but I guess I'm gonna have to be to see how this guy turns out. Speaking of patience, more on that later. Our boy Baby Kush right here. We were at Crocodile Kyle's and we were talking about how it's like Jurassic Park. It's great to come back, say hi to Baby Kush. Hey buddy, because this is a real life dinosaur. He looks into your soul and he says, do you want to mess with me? Because I will jack you up. And I always tell him, no, I don't want to mess with you. I'll look at your beauty from an outside point of view, but I'm gonna leave those crazy raptor teeth alone. Hi Dr. Fish. Oh my goodness, look at Cherry Pop. Hi cutie. Hi Perdita. And look at El Machino. Wow, he never ceases to amaze me with his beauty. What up Tiana? Missed you, nice to see you. She's a great communicator. Javi. Hi, it's me, Javi. He's inside of the camera right now. It's okay, buddy. It's so fun being at Blake's and actually being able to see Javi's parents and then to know that Javi's an older brother now. And he's got these little siblings. The capybaras are one of my favorite animals. They're just so goofy, and the videos online of them being in the spas, the hot spas, just chilling out. Man, it's super relatable. So to actually have a capybara, you know what, that bath we did that one time with the oranges, man, that was so much fun. I think we're gonna have to do that again soon, and maybe even take them to a big swimming pool so that we can actually go swimming with them, because man, He's one of the best things ever. World's largest rodent, I swear. My Texas ranch, I'm getting like 37,000 capybaras. I'm gonna have an army of cappies. We're just gonna go around and take over the world. Hi, Javi. Look at it. Listen to his little noises. I love you, Javi.
Oh my god, you guys got like a bunch of more stuff in place.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? And guess what? We have lights now.
Oh, really?
Look at that! Jess is actually starting today working on some of the enclosures over here at Legacy over at the Reptarium side. She's actually gonna start working on Gemma's enclosure. Look at how cool. I love that little spot where she could just hang out.
So we did this one probably like a month or more ago.
Time's flying.
But we never pulled the plastic off.
Wow. You know, you don't even think about it when you see it all bunched up, you know?
Yeah.
Jess, that is so cool.
So we're still gonna plan on putting like a real Papas up here too, which will look, I think, really cool. But we gotta get lights like on top of cages before we can do that.
It's crazy how much that changed. I know obviously it makes sense, there's bags on it, but like now seeing it, you can see all this green.
It's still a little bit bare in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now it actually looks planted out. I can't wait to see what you do with Gemma's. This is gonna be insane. Jessica, you kind of have to get hopping on these enclosures a little bit, right?
Yeah, so not only do we only have a few months left, but I'm pregnant. So like I have to get started before I get too big and I don't feel like moving around and like doing all of this.
Congratulations to you guys. That's super awesome. We're so happy for you guys. I
We're
can't
excited.
even believe it. I can't even believe it. It's breeding season here over at the BHB and the
It really is,
Reptarium,
isn't it?
So it's crazy to see. I can hear another one in the distance. So yeah, it puts a little bit of a time crunch because
it
we want to make
does.
sure you get your stuff done before it's too difficult to do.
Yeah,
So I'll stop talking to you and we'll get to work.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here at the Legacy and the Reptarium, you know, we're really practicing patience. It was amazing to actually be able to walk around Crocodile Kyle's, Gatorlands, and especially Blake's Exotics. It was so much fun. I've been to Blake's in about 3 whole years. 3 years is a lot of time and a lot of time to make a lot of progress. For example, 3 years from now, everything is going to be done. Bridge tank's gonna be full of beautiful fish and water. This cylinder is absolutely mammoth. Imagine what's gonna be swimming around in there. The amount of kids that will be able to swim in the stingray with the stingray. My son will be 3 years old, and when he's 3, he's gonna be speaking words, running around, soaking this place up. So my point is, not being to Blake's in so long and going there, seeing all the progress that is made in there. I mean, that barn that we went into with his fish tank, with the house that he's building inside there, those walls were just put up. All that was in there was kiddie pools, essentially, that were filled up with beautiful fish that are now put into his amazing pond that he built that is absolutely stellar. So patience is gonna be key here, right? We're in the middle of this building process, and does it feel like it's taking forever? Yeah, absolutely. But the scale of what we're building here is ginormous. Of course, it's gonna take a while. Taking a step back, realizing that time, it flies like no other. It feels like yesterday I was at Blake's, and I know 3 years from now, it's gonna feel like yesterday when we were building the Legacy. So here we are, right? We're waiting for the shark tank to get sealed, to get seamed, and we're in the middle of it. And once this shark tank is seamed, for the rest of its existence, it's gonna be that way. Oh, does it feel like it's taking a long time right now? Yeah, but in all actuality, it's not. Something that is hard to digest. Something that I personally struggle with as a human. I know it's a virtue I must acquire to pass down to my future family tree. I know this is one of my dad's favorite pastimes, is feeding the koi fish, so we gotta treat them with extra love. Every time that we feed these koi fish, I always think of my dad. And again, Ohio Fish Rescue helping out. I think they literally traveled with a giant pool in the back of the trailer full of koi fish. Did you know that? There was like probably 100 koi fish that they traveled with all the way from Ohio with like a pool. Yeah. It was crazy to be able to have these memories, and that is one of the cool parts about the Legacy and the Reptarium, is that these animals are full of so many memories. Also, another cool part about us going on the trip, because we're visiting these places, reminiscing on all the amazing memories that we had built with Dad. Koi fish are one of the most beautiful, majestic fish that they are. I personally want to visit Japan so bad one day. Their culture is very fascinating to me, so What majestic creatures. I could watch them swim all day. These are the first ones that were ever inside this building.
Crazy.
We always talk about it, but like, come over here real quick. You see that tank in the background?
Yeah, the big one.
It's like you're gonna be able to see that.
Oh yeah, and then the shark tank.
The shark tank's right here, and then through the shark tank, the Bermuda, and then even through right here, you'll be able to see kind of like the reef. Oh wait, no you won't, because that would be blocked off. Oh no, yeah, you'll be able to see like a corner of the foot spa. So this tank is
Which ones
really
are going
cool.
in here?
Not really
This
too
looks
sure
cool.
yet.
I like this one a lot.
Over at Ohio Fish Rescue, which shout out to them because they're actually holding like a lot of fish that we have. Been some predator fish, so freshwater predator fish. They actually have something very similar to this, and it's full of African cichlids. So I've seen a tank that is just like this, maybe a little bit smaller, filled up and with fish in it. It's crazy.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, so it's great to be back home and in the middle of making this legacy aquarium. This place is special and we cannot wait to open up our doors. Building a public aquarium is not an easy task. I'm not gonna take credit for building it because quite honestly, I'm not building it. My parents funded it and the contractors that are here busting out their hardest work that they've ever done. Arguably, probably building one of the coolest projects that they will ever build. They're the ones that deserve all the credit. I'm just sitting back here watching them do it, making a beautiful piece of art that millions of people are gonna enjoy over the years. So thank you to everyone that has helped us along the way, whether that is physical work, whether that is inspiration from us visiting your collections, your zoos, your aquariums. And you know what guys, I'm just gonna sit back, enjoy this place, soak in the moment, hang out with what is the present, and enjoy the idea of what the future is going to be. Speaking about.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.